Okay, so where do you even begin with that match? Absolutely outrageous. An absolute goal fest, and it just had everything you'd want from a Champions League thriller. PSG versus Tottenham, I mean, it was wild. Vitinha was on a different planet, bagging a ridiculously good hat-trick that left me in awe. His confidence and precision were just unreal. And Tottenham, man, they didn't back down either. Credit to Richarlison, that early goal really had PSG on their toes. But then, those defensive hiccups, ouch, Tottenham. Their defensive frailties were exposed, and PSG just kept bouncing back. Both teams were explosive, but defensive lapses kept it nail-biting. If you want more of this high-octane, emotional rollercoaster of football analysis, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more reactions. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Alright, so let's get into the meat of it and talk about Vitinha. This guy, he was insane. I mean, when you talk about a game changer, he was exactly that, and oh my goodness. Can we just appreciate his brilliance on the pitch? We're talking about a hat-trick that had everyone on their feet. Let's break it down. His first goal, sinking it right before halftime, was crucial. It was like he just decided, all right team, this is our moment, and bam, he took it. This wasn't just any goal, it shifted the entire momentum, setting PSG up perfectly for the second half. Now his second goal, wow, that was a masterclass in reading the game, slipping through those gaps like he was born for it, which left Tottenham's defence like totally stunned. And the penalty? Cool as a cucumber. His composure was ridiculous, just what you need to seal the deal in these high-pressure moments. But it's not all goals and glory, his passing was equally on point, a 90% accuracy rate, keeping the tempo steady. Vitinha's everywhere influence and his growing stature in European football, that's a player teams will be watching closely. Now, swinging our focus to Tottenham's defensive frailties, which, let's be honest, were under the microscope in this thrilling contest against PSG. Thomas Frank's decision to go man-for-man seemed bold, perhaps audacious, giving us a glimpse of promise in the early stages, especially with Richarlison's energetic finish that had them briefly believing. But here's the thing, it started unravelling fast. Why, you ask? Well, Tottenham's initial pressure crumbled when PSG began threading through their lines, exploiting gaps and capitalising on set pieces. I mean, one moment they're tight and organised, and the next, PSG tears through them. Like a knife through butter, with Vitinha leading the charge. It's like Tottenham's defence took a back seat, leaving their forwards who initially gave them a glimmer of hope and advantage, frustrated by the lack of defensive cohesion. Specific breakdowns like Christian Romero's unfortunate handball just added to Tottenham's vulnerabilities, and you got to wonder about the impact of these lapses. It was glaringly obvious Tottenham need to recalibrate their defensive tactics if they hope to claw back credibility in competitions like the Champions League. Tactical rigidity won't cut it, folks. It's time for strategic evolution anchored on consistent discipline and focus. Now, shifting gears to PSG and their tactical prowess, Luis Enrique has really showcased something special here. When they squared off against Tottenham, PSG's tactical flexibility under Enrique was a marvel to behold. I mean, it was textbook stuff. He rolled out an aggressive 4-3-3 formation that brilliantly exploited Tottenham's shaky defence, gaining a whopping 68% of the possession. With midfield dynamos like João Neves and Fabian Ruiz orchestrating the flow, PSG managed not just offensive dominance but also displayed defensive agility when it came to countering Tottenham's breakaways. And talk about halftime adjustments, right? When PSG found themselves behind, Enrique's tactical tweaks were spot on. Like suddenly they were on another level both on the defensive and attacking fronts, seamlessly transitioning from one phase to the next. Substitutions like Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, oh boy, they just fueled PSG's relentless tempo. Despite the hiccup of Lucas Hernandez's red card, PSG maintained their strategic coherence, a true testament to Enrique's management finesse. Such flexibility and adaptability speak volumes, laying the groundwork for PSG's formidable aspirations in the Champions League landscape this season. It's clear that Enrique is crafting a team that's not just about the now, but about building a legacy going forward. So here's the thing, while PSG's tactical mastery is one side of the coin, discipline is a whole other story, right? Lucas Hernandez's late red card, oh boy, what was he thinking, shows how emotion and discipline can really throw a wrench into the works, especially during stoppage time. I mean, seriously, these incidents don't just impact the game immediately by leaving PSG a man down, but they also spell trouble for future matches with impending suspensions. But the plot thickens when you think about how this affects the lineup and strategy. Losing a player of Hernandez's caliber, it's like pulling a key thread out of a delicate tapestry, leaves a gap, and we've seen it shake team morale and composure before. And honestly, emotional control is just as crucial on the big stage. Tottenham showed resilience after a thrashing. Can PSG do the same under pressure? You have to wonder if Enrique can keep his players' heads cool and collected in future clashes. Tell me, folks, do red cards drive you crazy too? Let's hash it out in the comments below and keep this conversation rolling.